Hey, 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 hey. What's up? Welcome to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where we teach you how to become a more profitable investor in the stock market. We teach you everything you need to know in order to build wealth. In today's menu, we have the shocking way on how to get rich. This is the easiest way, and you need to get started right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, really quickly, let's address the beef in this video. What gives me the authority to teach you this subject? So let's talk about this. This is the median income by age. So by age 18, you should be making at least $5,000 a year, and this is a breakdown of the median income in 2020 by age. And according to this chart, due to my income being around $55,000, it actually says that my age should be 53 years old. And guess what? I'm only 22, and I actually started with this income around the age of 21. So clearly I've done something right in regards to my income. And this is not to brag whatsoever. This is just me showing you why I have authority over this subject, because I believe that you should only listen to those who make more money than you, who have more money than you. If not, then you have nothing to learn from them. They are just talk. Or as they say in Texas, big hat, no cattle.
Yeehaw!
Now let's talk about net worth. So this is a breakdown of net worth by age. By the way, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, if you're enjoying this financial content, and give me a like. Alright, so according to this chart, my net worth is around the age bracket of 55 and 64. So yeah, absolutely unbelievable. But yes, I do have some authority on this subject, and that is the only reason why I'm sharing this with you. Alright, enough talk. Let's get to the classroom. Alright, it all begins with step number 1. As soon as you get your college career job, or you start your career at a young age, make sure you set up these 3 accounts. This will be your tax savings accounts, and you need to make sure that you're depositing monthly amounts into these accounts, because just by you simply doing this consistently over 20, 30, 40 years, you're literally going to become a millionaire. And this is not a lie, this is not my opinion, this is facts. So make sure you start these accounts. If you don't know how they work yet, make sure you learn that and then begin these accounts. So this will be your tax savings accounts. This will allow you to save money on taxes as you grow your wealth. And this is with your Roth IRA, your 401k plus your match, your health savings account plus the match. You need to start realizing, as Dave Ramsey puts it, that your wealth is the largest tool that you're gonna have to create wealth. So make sure you use it to your advantage by leveraging your income into your tax savings account. Let me give you a really fast breakdown of what these accounts are. So the Roth IRA is just simply a way for you to pay taxes on your money as you normally would right now, but you get to invest all of that money that you put into these accounts, and a limit of $6,000 right now per year. And all the gains you make from investments into stocks or mutual funds and your Roth IRA are tax-free. So any gains you get, you're going to be able to grow them over time and never pay taxes, because you already did that with the Roth IRA. With the 401k, you're either going to have a normal 401k, traditional, or a Roth 401k. I use the Roth, which basically implies the same thing as the Roth IRA, where I pay my taxes now. The reason I choose to do that is because taxes will usually go up because you're going to make more income later on, unless you're planning on being at a lower tax bracket in the future. But most of the time, professionals grow their income over time. So that's why I chose the Roth 401k. And it's basically the same concept behind the Roth IRA, except with the 401k, most employers give you a match. So what is a 401k match? A match is simply your employer willing to put whatever percent you put in themselves. So it's basically free money. So if I put in 6%, my employer is going to put 6% on top of that of their money, which is just free money. So there's nothing wrong with that. Some employers choose to do this, but others do not. So just make sure you read the guidelines at your workplace. So also keep in mind that with the Roth IRA and the 401k, you can withdraw any funds until you're at least 59 and a half in the United States. But the special thing about the Roth IRA is that you can take out any money you invest, you put into these accounts, but you just can't take your profits with you unless you want to be taxed right now, which I do not recommend. So I like the Roth IRA because if you're going to need the money in the future, you can always take it out as long as it's the money that you invested, which is usually $6,000 per year. That's the limit. Although they do raise that yearly, so you just have to watch for that. But the 401k you can't unless you want to pay a big tax penalty, which I definitely do not recommend. It's just losing money. So that's the 401k and then the Roth IRA. And then we also have the health savings account, also known as the HSA. This is an amazing account, and there's way too many details for me to explain right now. But basically, it's an account that you put in a monthly amount, and then your employer can also match, so they're going to give you some additional free money into this account. And basically, you can invest those funds, and then you can use that to pay for any medical expenses. So let's say you go to the doctor, the dentist, or any healthcare place. They give you a debit card that you can use to spend the money that you have into this account. So it's a way for you to expense your healthcare expenses through this account and also grow your money tax-free through investment gains. So I love it, and you might not need it right now, but once you start getting older, healthcare is going to be one of the most expensive expenses you're going to have. And you better make sure that you have automated deposits into all of these accounts. Make sure you start with this. Now let me show you my health savings account. That way you get a good idea. So you see those employee contributions as well as the employer contributions. So that's me and then my employer putting their part. So as you see, I recently took out $975 of this account and I deposited it into my Fidelity Health Savings account. This is where I actually invest the money. And as you see here, I have some shares of Tesla, some shares of Lemonade. And right now my total return is around 17%, so not bad for 1 month. Now let me show you my 401k and Roth IRA. These are my balances right now. I did recently liquidate my Roth IRA because I'm under contract for the second mortgage, the second investment property that I have right now and that I'm under contract. It's definitely not a bad idea to liquidate your Roth IRA as long as you're going to make more money with that money. So that's why I did it. Now let's talk about the second step. So once you have the Roth IRA, 401k, and then the health savings account, you need to set up your extra account, which is your brokerage. So you need to learn about the stock market. It is one of the greatest creators of wealth. Practice picking stocks. Start with companies that you use on a daily basis. You use their products or services, and if you use them, there's a higher probability that a lot of others do as well. So start by investing in companies that you know and that you use on a daily basis. This is a great strategy for you to begin, but you need to learn as much as you can about the stock market because the stock market has made millions and millions and millions of millionaires. So it is a great tool that you need to understand, and you need to make sure that you're depositing money into your brokerage account and constantly investing into stocks and mutual funds and bonds. So make sure you use this to your advantage. Now let's talk about the next step. You need to start building side investments that are not involved with the stock market because there's also different asset classes like real estate. Here are the reasons why you want to invest into real estate. Number 1 is rental income. Number 2 is property value appreciation. Number 3 is free equity if you lease your property out. So these are amazing reasons for you to get started in real estate, and you need to start preparing at a young age because you might not want to be into real estate right now, but you might choose to later. So why not start building the key components that you need to build in order to qualify for mortgages? And these are things such as building your credit, getting a down payment, and having that 2-year work history, because no matter what, you will not be qualified for a mortgage if you do not meet those criteria that the bank puts on you. So you need to start preparing for that right now, not later on, not when you choose to want to buy the house. do it right now. So start building this, that way you can get started investing into real estate. Begin with your first purchase, learn the process, then duplicate this, triple, quadruple, and keep on going until the moon. So make sure you start with real estate as a side investment, other than everything else I mentioned before. Alright, so next, throughout your financial journey, you need to start building side income streams. This is very important. You need to start things on the side that will make you extra income. This can be things such as selling online, flipping items on eBay, starting a small business, or a YouTube channel. This all can be excellent side income streams that will definitely make a difference in the long term, because more money is more money that you can invest. Once you have multiple real estate properties, leverage them to buy small apartment buildings. You can start with a duplex, triplex, etc. to get comfortable managing multi-unit real estate. One of the greatest benefits of real estate are the tax savings. You're able to defer any tax payments, and there are strategies to never pay taxes on real estate by rolling over gains through the 1031 exchange. Instead of selling a property, take out a home equity loan. That way you can access the capital without any tax implications. Because once you sell the property, they are going to charge you taxes for the sale, for the income that you made through the sale. So this is a clever way for you to get access to the capital without the need of selling your home. It is a very lucrative strategy that I've used. For example, I recently took out a $44,000 home equity loan for just $298 a month. So this is pretty cheap, because this means that I get to have $44,000 that I can use to make more money, which will definitely should be more than $298 per month. There is no reason why borrowing money is bad, as long as you make more money than what they charge you in interest. Now, as you go through your financial journey, you need to make sure that you're laser focused on owning multiple businesses. Eventually, you're going to hit a point where you're going to start to make more money with your businesses than you do at your W-2 job. This is the moment to leave your job, because your time is better invested into your businesses. We know here that a wage makes you a living, but profits make you a fortune. There's a limit to how much you can get paid at your job, but no limit on how much wealth you can create, how many sales you can make. So that is why I firmly believe that profits will make you a fortune. That is the core mission that we believe here. Owning your own business is the best way to get wealthy and have money for retirement accounts, brokerage, and real estate to have even more money. You need to make sure that you're embracing risks, but also staying cautious. And you also need to understand that if your business is profitable, the best investment that you can have is in your business. Investments can only make you a % return. However, sales will allow you to double, triple, or quadruple your money at minimum. That is why business is the overall winner on how to make money. For example, let's say the product costs you $5, you're going to sell it for $15. Every time you make a sale, you're literally tripling your money. Do this a million times and your life will change. That it's as simple as that. Investments are just meant to protect and grow your money at a modest return, but businesses is what will actually make you rich. Investments are just something that you do once you have a lot of money. It is not really meant to be the number one focus, especially in the beginning. Investing is more effective once you have a lot more money. Also, please, I don't want you to interpret this the wrong way. You should not be after the money. The money is not what's important. You're actually after the freedom that comes from having the money. At the end of the day, your health is wealth. Nothing is more important than your health. There is no point in having a fortune that you can't enjoy with those that you love. There is no point in having a family if you're in bad health. Health is number one always. Do not forget that. If you learned something new today, make sure you like this video and subscribe. And welcome to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. We make all sorts of videos to educate you and bring you financial content to you. So make sure you subscribe, like this video, and comment down below.
Check out all of the amazing links I have in the description. Free money, free stocks. Make sure you check them out.
Thank you all so much for joining me in today's video. Thank you for joining the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Peace.